Okay. Hi, everyone. So, it is 4/13/2016, and today's video should be a little bit better in quality on the sound, at least. I was having some issues with my microphone that caused me to have to throw away the first video, and then the second video ended up having not quite the best sound quality. I figured it out. It was a problem where the computer was forcing me. It was forcing itself to use the wrong microphone inexplicably. So I figured that out. I cleared that up. Here I am. Hi. So today was day 3 of the workout. So day 3 is the same bench press and leg press that you do every day. The leg press was absolutely killing me because we did legs yesterday. But otherwise, just the usual stuff. I'm sore all over now at this point. Today, just, everything is sore. So initially I was like, oh yeah, I get to do an arm day. That'll be so easy. So the evening workout is arms, and it's basically 15 minutes straight of curling and tricep extensions back to back. And then you do like a 5-minute rest, and then you do another 15 minutes of this. And that was actually extremely grueling, and it just absolutely kicked my ass. Like, I didn't know an arm workout could hurt this much. It still wasn't particularly metabolically taxing, so it's not like I was, like, dying of sweat, but it hurt. It was pretty painful, and I would have done, I didn't actually count the number of sets I did, but I would say that I did roughly 2 or 3 sets a minute, full sets, not just one set, but both curl and tricep extension for both 15-minute sessions. So you're looking at like upwards of 60 sets for biceps and 60 sets for triceps today, which was nuts. And then it's about 10 sets for shoulders, lateral raises, and arm circles. That wasn't too bad because I got to rest. And then it's another 15-minute superset of seated calf raises and standing calf raises, which wasn't too bad. I mean, it absolutely burned at the end of it. Really sucked, but that was about it. Not too bad, honestly, but still like, not a normal arm day. Still not like you're like, oh, like this is an arm day. Which also reminds me that I haven't done an arm day in so damn long. I didn't remember what an arm day was like, I guess. I was like, oh, like, what are these things that I have? How am I'm lifting things. Yeah, it was really weird. Yeah, aside from that, 8-hour shift at work today. Focused a lot on writing my book. And I hit the section about CrossFit, which I realized sucks, not because I hate CrossFit or anything, but because there's so much garbage out there on the internet about CrossFit in general that it took me forever to, like, find sources for everything and to, like, counter the, like, numerous stupid arguments out there about CrossFit. So yeah, I spent all day researching CrossFit, I guess, which is exciting. This is exactly who I wanted to be when I grew up, I say. Anyway, yeah. Aside from that, today has not been too crazy. I did have some problem with diet. I had some problems sticking to the diet, mostly because I was queasy from the get-go. I was queasy last night, before I went to bed, and I downed my protein shake, and I went to bed anyway. And then this morning I woke up, did, my early workout, had my protein shake, had some Gatorade, had a bit of caffeine to keep me up, and after all that, I was, like, I couldn't eat anything for hours, because my stomach just didn't like it. And so I did have some trouble getting in my food today. I didn't eat as much as I should have. Luckily, tomorrow is a rest day, so that will be an opportunity for me to catch up and eat a ton of food, and I don't have work tomorrow either, so so it should be relatively easy. Also focus, quite a bit on writing as well. Get some writing done tomorrow. Yeah, that's really about it for today. Nothing too crazy. Getting used to the workouts. After a week of this, I will say, or not a week, but a cycle, 3 days. I'm sore. I'm extremely sore. Not the sorest I've ever been, but extremely sore. But I also feel... Okay, sorry about that. There was a problem with the video. Again, issues that will be ironed out in future videos as I get better at this. What I was saying is, I feel big. Like, for someone who has worked out 3 days in the last month, I feel really big inexplicably. Just like... And I know that it's like, basically, when you work out, you experience transient hypertrophy, which is, a temporary accumulation of, like, blood and water and all that kind of stuff in your muscles. And, that'll make you feel big for, an hour or so until it goes away. But even aside from that, like, I'm feeling really bizarrely pumped all the time. So yeah, that's I guess a side effect of just this crazy thing. And I also did, basically, since I couldn't eat most of the day, I came home and ate essentially the equivalent of a whole pizza. It's like half of a pizza and a whole thing of like cheesy bread, basically. So yeah, take plenty of diet advice from me. I'm the best person to come to for diet advice. But yeah, feeling pretty tired again today, even with the caffeine, but, that's workable. My recovery will be improving soon, and obviously the more that, once we get into this and this becomes more routine, I'll be able to talk more about a lot of the stuff, a lot of the exercise principles underlying stuff, instead of just having to talk about, exactly what I did every day. And, yeah, so, as always, like, subscribe, share, favorite, tell your friends about me, all the usual, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.